Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about Batman Beyond the White Knight. This came out about a month ago, and it is the fifth title in the White Knight series that started with Batman White Knight, Batman Curse of the White Knight. Then we have the Mr. Freeze, or White Knight Presents Mr. Freeze. Then we had White Knight Presents Harley Quinn. Now we've got Beyond. Hair in my mouth. So, I actually don't know too much about Batman Beyond, to be honest. It was one of those shows where it was kind of past my time. I grew up with I want to say it was 1992 Batman. That was incredible. Absolutely. Still, to this day, I think there's like 3 staples of animated comics history. Batman the Animated Series, X-Men, and Spider-Man. So I did kind of miss out on the Batman Beyond. I'd heard really good things, but never got around to watching it. Same with the comics, Batman Beyond, I just never got around to reading them. So I'm actually going into this series completely fresh of the Beyond mythos. And there's a couple of things that it's not about the Beyond thing that I have kind of troubles with. It's actually the main core part of the story. So we have Bruce in jail, which standard. That's been one of the staples of the series so far. Him struggling to come to grips whether he's a sort of hero or a villain, someone that's actually good for Gotham or not. And that's been really interesting, especially when you compared it to that first series with Joker. It's some incredible writing by Sean Murphy. So Batman's in jail. Joker is dead, sort of. Harley has 2 kids of her own. Gordon is still commissioner, but Dick Grayson is kind of like a second commissioner / head of police, I guess. And those two don't speak much, and there seems to be a bit of a falling out between the two of them, where Dick Grayson's Gotham City Police, they're all kind of like dressed like Batman. I cannot remember the guy's name. Was it Derek Powers? So I don't know if this is someone from the Batman Beyond mythos, or if I don't know if it's a new character created for this particular incarnation of the series. But you have a wealthy businessman in Derek Powers who has essentially become the Bruce Wayne while real Bruce Wayne's in jail. He's the one that's now running what is left of Wayne Enterprises, and he's used pretty much the majority of Bruce's money that he put away for tax relief and everything like that on this security service that Dick is now running. So you have obviously Terry, the Batman Beyond character. He's found Bruce's like ultimate suit. So you've got him running around the place. You've got Dick's team running around as sort of like white suited Batmen. They're enforcing the law, and apparently Gotham has just gone to ruins. So it's an interesting concept in that obviously Bruce, the character of Bruce has always been one of those, he's morally high standing. So when it comes to a situation like this, he's obviously wanting to get out there. He's in jail, he's not got much left of his sentence, he's going to be let out. But Jason Todd, one of the security guards, is kind of saying to him, like, do you really want to do this? You know, do you really want to jeopardize this? And Bruce is like, I have to. You know, I don't want to let my city burn. And that's where one of the issues comes in for me. Jason Todd, who was, I believe, the second Robin, who turns into Red Hood, during a sort of essentially like a little montage, he talks about the time when he was sort of battered, beaten, and killed by Joker. And he says he finally came back to see that Bruce was actually training Dick. So that threw me off a little bit because Dick Grayson is the first Robin, so they've kind of altered the timeline a little bit for that. So that bugged me a little bit, but I'm going to try and keep things separate. You know, this is its own thing. But other than that, it's a really strong start, strong first issue, and I have, to be honest, this series, all of them so far have been fantastic. I haven't been able to read all of the Harley Quinn yet. I still need to get myself a copy of issue 4, I think it is. But everything so far is really strong writing from, to be honest, I mean, it's mostly Sean Murphy at the moment, but he has said that, I think I discussed this in a previous video, he has said that there's going to be an extended universe, there's going to be many different writers taking on lots of different stories, and I think that's potentially what's going to be happening with the next title, which is White Knight Presents Red Hood, which again would be a really interesting title, seeing the Red Hood and his ultra-violent way of dealing with things, and how he deals with a Gotham that's got a vigilante Batman who isn't Bruce, where you've got a police force that is kitted out like Batman, all trained and headed up by Dick Grayson. So that could be a really interesting sort of showdown. And I think what Sean Murphy has done with this universe has just been fantastic. And I do get the feeling that this was what DC kind of wanted from the Dark Knight universe. You know, that never really kind of took off. In was it Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, there was snippets, little sort of one-offs in each of the issues. Was there 8 issues? Where you had I think it was like a Hawk Girl, Green Arrow, I can't remember any all, but they were all trying to bring up this universe, and it just never really clicked. It didn't work out. But I think this Sean Murphy has been able to hit something here that's just been incredible, and I've really enjoyed it so far. Like I said, a little bit of an issue with the Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Bruce relationship, just how that's been changed. But other than that, this is an incredible series, incredible universe, and I am really looking forward to seeing where it goes from here. You know, how it's going to expand. But guys, if you have already read White Knight Presents, or sorry, Beyond the White Knight, let me know what your thoughts are about down in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'm probably going to be doing that one at some point soon. That's going to be issue 2, and I'll see you on the next video.